right, so here we go. We've got Tim, AKA the Queen of Texas. Excuse me, King of Texas. He brought his Necrons. I have been punished over and over again by this list. I've played it against the Grey Knights. Well, he's modified this list, but the Grey Knights that I've run have just kind of bounced off. My best score was 20 points against his army. It was very sad. So I brought the Drukhari this time. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but I'm here to find out. So we're going to go over his list real quick. He's changed it up from the last time I played him, so I don't know if that's good or bad. So go ahead, tell me what you got.
We have 3 units of 20 warriors, 2 with the Gauze Reapers, I believe they are, and 1 with the Gauze Flyers. Okay. I have 3 destroyers, each one a separate unit, 2 with the really heavy guns, 1 with the 3D3 shots, 3 animator, the Lord with an orb, and Immortal Pride.
Which one is the Warlord? The Lord?
This guy
that
right here.
Is the Warlord? Okay.
The Hex Mark Destroyer, he has the what is that thing called again? The Veil and the Gauntlet of Configuration, I believe it is. And the Psymancer with the Hyper Material Ablator, which is a special ability in the book.
Nice.
We have 2 little robot dudes here that are going to buff my destroyers.
Yep.
3 units of 4. And the Lord for the Vanguard detachment.
Yep, that's a lot more destroyers than what I played against last time. But the destroyers weren't my bane of my existence before. It was always been you have warriors, right? You don't do the immortals.
No, I don't do
warriors.
immortals.
Yeah, those guys have always just eaten me for lunch. So that's gonna be.
That'll give me 7 victory points to start with, and I'm at 1990 on points.
Nice. I'm at 1999.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm winning. Winning.
Yeah, but Y2K is right around the corner.
It sure is. So there you go. This is the Necron list. We will. Let's see. Did you roll for the mission and set it up?
I did 1-1.
Yeah, cool. So we've got the mission already rolled up. It is, what's this one called?
This one is the retrieval mission.
Retrieval. Oh, Eternal War. Excellent. So we've got the deployment. Oh, okay. So we got objective markers. We got there.
Deployment zones.
Here. There's 6 objective markers. So you got back there, over here, and over here. Deployment zones. I don't remember what they used to call this, but I think this was the old hammer and anvil where you had the 2 ends of the board? I don't know. But we got the 2 ends of the board for the deployment zones. Got a lot of nice terrain over here. Thanks to Empire Central for letting us come and play and use their stuff. It's always nice. You'll see my Drukhari list in a minute, or you probably have already seen it, but here's the board. That's what we'll be playing on. And we'll get rolled up and we'll do our deployment and we'll come back, find out who's going to take first. All right, here is the Drukhari rating force for today's game. We have a detachment of Ynnari, Incarn, Succubus. The Succubus has the Walker Many Paths Warlord trait, so regaining a CP spent on a 5-up. We got a squad of 5 Cavalite Warriors with a blaster. We got 5 Witches, a Shardnet in there, an Impaler. We got 10 Incubi, and that is the Ynnari Patrol. Then we've got Prophets of Flesh. We have 3 Talos. We have Drazar, the Master of Blades himself. We got the Homunculus with Vexator Mask, Diabolical Soothsayer. And then we have a squad of 5 Racks. Then we have the Dark Technomancer Coven. So you've got 2 Venoms, 2 Reapers. About to be able to convert those to Reapers, proper-like, but they're not yet, so they are still Raider bodies. You got 5 Racks with the Hex Rifle and Ossifactor. You got 5 Scourge, and a little old-school Homunculi. And that rounds out 1999 points. Couldn't quite do 2,000 on the nose. It's very, very sad. But there we have it. All right, folks, we have deployed. This is the side that Drukhari got to select because he picked first. Haha. So we're spread out a little bit. We've got the squad of Witches in that Venom. We've got a squad of Cavalite Warriors in this Venom. Talos in the front, Racks in the front, Homunculus. We've got more Racks, Homunculus, Reaper over here, Incarn, Reaper, and the Succubus. In Deep Strike, we have the Incubi, Drazar, and the Winged Scourges. Then all the way across yonder is the Metal Tide. It's kind of frightening. I've just been beat up by it so many times. Hoping maybe we can kill things a little better this time around. So we'll see. It's just a big, nice wall. Well, I said nice. I didn't mean nice. It's a big scary wall. So that's it. We got our deployment done. Lots of warriors out in the front. Scorpec, are they Scorpec destroyers or just the Scorpec destroyers? Yeah, we got 2 squads up here in the front and then one more kind of in the back with a Lord. Characters just sprinkled throughout to give lots of nice buffs and do some dirty tricks. So we're gonna roll off, see who gets to go first. Go ahead, sir. I'll let you roll first. Oh, great. He's continuing the trend. Oh, I rolled a 6 as well. We have to roll off. Once again. Oh, that's better. I am going to choose to go first. Surprisingly, I haven't gone first in like 4 games. I'm excited. This bodes well for me, sir. Would you like to concede? He's trying not to cuss at me while he laughs. All right, well, we'll be back at the end of Drukhari, turn 1. All right, so we got the end of Drukhari turn 1. We moved up. We raised the banners on 3 objectives. So this one here, that one back there in the corner. I don't like shooting poison weapons at this army. It was really disappointing. We killed 1 war destroyer over there, killed 1 destroyer over here, and we killed, this is a destroyer too, isn't it?
Heavy destroyer.
Heavy destroyer, and killed 1 of those. So I do get first strike. That's something. And that's about it. I do engage on all fronts because that venom back there was able to get just over the edge. So I'll get 2 points for that. And that'll be the end of the Drukhari turn 1. And then we're going to feel some pain. So we'll be back after Necrons turn 1. All right, so the Necron turn 1 is over. These destroyers are destroyed. So sad. I'm not sad. Plasmacite exploded one of them with his injecting madness, and it made my day. And then my Talos ate them. Nom nom nom. My Venom died. The Cabalites died. The Incarn popped up to say, "Hello, I've been summoned by death." Yeah, so that was this side. Over here, these destroyers failed their charge. So the witches stand victorious for another minute, I guess. We'll see how long that lasts. And that was it. So he gets 4 points on Bring It Down. And I think that was all the scoring for that turn. So that is the end of Battle Round 1. And we'll come in with Battle Round 2. Drukhari turn 2 coming up next. Hey, we're playing a game in a shop for today, so it's cool. We're done with the Drukhari turn. This is turn 1. 2, sorry, end of turn 2. So the Scourge came in back here, getting me the engage on the fronts. They didn't really do anything because Haywire is kind of silly against this army. The Talos did the business. We destroyed the Scorpec Lord. That was very exciting. Took another few wounds when the destroyers piled in. We raised the banners on 3. I did have to abandon that objective to be cheeky because I shot. By the way, can I just say the blast with this guy, 12 shots, I rolled 10 1s and 2s. I got 2 hits. I was very sad. Over here, this Reaper moved up, charged into the destroyers that were here. We shot and killed the plasma site over here, so the Incarn came to say hello, piled in, heroic interventions. It was dirty, nasty, they're dead. Drazar and his Incubi, see, they fell over, which is fine because they failed their charge, so I think they hurt their toes after they came out of the webway portal. Hopefully they'll still be around next turn because they're just going to die in the wind. Yeah, that's it. So that was a good turn 2 for me, except for the failed charges. And the King of Texas, or Queen, I don't know, is going to come back at me with Necron turn 2. We'll be back in a moment. All right, so the end of the Necron turn 2. We lost another Talos. Thanks to these guys hitting, they punched, well, actually, they shot it first, and then they punched it and took 2-3 wounds off of the other one. So this little squad, they're doing a business. These Scourge are still holding the corner down. The Incubi, he didn't shoot at them, so they're still holding the corner down. Fell back over here and had the worst day of shooting in Necron history, so this guy is still alive with a wound. Amazing. The Reaper is. The Incarn's still hanging around. Everybody else back here is staying the same. And Reanimator pushed forward. And that's it. So this Talos is all tied up. And we're going to go into Drukhari turn 3. Okay, so the Drukhari turn 3 is over. We have the homunculus fell back because he's all tangled up with these guys and they're just slapping each other. I killed 3 and then all 3 got back up. It was really exciting. My Scourge did a couple wounds off this guy. He's down to 2 left, I believe. He probably heals himself because he's cool like that. We killed 12 of them. 7 of them got back up. Very disappointing because my incubi did all that work. And then I've lost a bunch. So I failed 1 morale, failed another one in the attrition. So they're down to 3 there. Drazar came in, the Incarn came in. We did some business on the white squad, but it's still there because why not? It's really hard to kill Necrons. It's very disappointing. The Racks over here tried with Black Cornucopians to come up and make a charge and they failed, so they're just hanging out there. And that's about it. So we're going into Necrons turn 3, and we're gonna see what kind of work they can put in on this turn. Alright, so over here we have the Incarn came over. Both of my Reapers are now dead. These guys did some big time work on the Reaper. Not so much on other things yet this game, but that they did. So Incarn came over. He's going to play games with them in a minute. Talos is down to 2 wounds remaining. Everybody kind of shifted around. A Destroyer eliminated my Homunculus, so I need to do something about the points there. Destroyer came in and charged them, killed 1 of them, so we're down to 4 there. Back here, the Incubi are down to 1 member left in locked in Mortal Kombat. That's it. He brought back, would you use the orb? Is that what you did? The orb brought back another 7 of these guys, so it doesn't look like I really did any work on them at all, because that's what the Necrons do so well. So at the end of the turn, scored 6 points for Bring It Down that time, so he's only 1 away from maxing that out. So yeah, coming back, clawing it back. We're still pretty close on points, but it's going to be a little trickier to keep on scoring from here on out. So we'll see what we can do. We'll come back. End of Drukhari, turn 4 coming up. All right, so the end of my Drukhari turn 4. Not a lot going on. These guys, I have to keep hitting them because I'm in combat, so they've daisy chained out and stolen my objective. Kind of rude. This Incarn continues to do the business. Got rid of the destroyers, but we're having a hard time with the warriors. It's very annoying. My Racks used Black Cornucopians, came back over here, made the charge in. Drazar made the charge, so we deleted the what's he called? The shooty shoot guy.
Oh, the Hexwraith Destroyer.
Yeah, that guy. The Hexmark Destroyer with all his crazy pistols and shooting. And that's it. We're hanging around, having some fun. But he got the full 15, I guess, in this turn coming up, right, with objectives. So he's probably maxed, I believe. And so we'll come back at the end of Necron's turn 4, and we'll see what's happening. Necron's turn 4 is over. We've lost the Racks. We've lost the Incubi. We're down to Mr. Incarn on this corner over here. This is all cleared out. Scourge are gone. Talos is gone. He's pretty happy. Finally got his Bring It Down and the Talos done. Over here, these dudes are just chilling. The witches and 1 more squad of Racks and homunculus. And that's about it. We've got to figure out some ways to score some points. I'm not sure there are enough ways to score some points, but we'll find out. Kind of crazy. So we'll be back after Drukhari turn 5. All right, so the end of the Drukhari turn 5, my Rack scooted over to get into 3 quadrants. We shot at and wounded this, but it's gonna heal itself. We couldn't kill it. We were trying to just to be able to take away his minimized losses points. The Incarn did some work, but not enough to get rid of another squad yet. So again, all I was doing in this turn was trying to take out more of his units so that he would not get as much back for the minimized losses secondary. So now he has moved out to hold 4 objectives, so that gives him domination for another turn. So he's got 8 points out of that one this game. What else? You maxed out, Bring It Down, and what was the other one? Oh, and their minimized losses. So what was it? It was, what did you find out? You got 10 more points. So I believe that puts him ahead by 2 at the end of the game. I think it was 76 to 68, right?
I have 7 units dead.
Yep.
And there's 8 alive. So that puts me at the 50%.
You go by
means-
units or
The number of units in the
it's units? Okay, that's all.
number of
Because this is one I've never
units.
taken because I don't have armies that last.
number of units. So I have over 50%, which is 10 points.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So once again, killing Necrons is ridiculously hard to do. And I had him in the lead all the way to that last turn. Minimized losses brought him back, gave him the victory. I believe it gives you a win by 3 or 4 points. I think that pops you up to 78 to my 76, I believe. So yeah, super good game. That was a lot of fun. My Drukhari did way better than my Grey Knights. Poor guys. Bless their souls. I'm going to leave them in the shelf for a little while. The Drukhari continue to play a little bit better to the missions currently. So super fun game. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You can retain your title. I'm going to 3D print you a crown. I'm not sure what color it's going to be, but I'm going to 3D print you a crown.
It better be pink.
It probably will be. I have pink on the printer right now. What are the odds? That was a great game. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it very much. Necron victory.